Good morning, boys and girls. Today we're going to get started with our Michael Hegarty. So we're going to be listening for the sounds and the parts that we hear in these words. The first words we're going to talk about are rhyming words. Last week we talked about how rhyming words sound the same at the end. So I'm going to say the words first and then I want you to say them. My first words are hug, bug. Good. Next, mat, cat. Fine, pine. Red, bed. Good. Last one's my tie. Great job. Now we're going to listen for the first sound that we hear in these words. My turn first, and then I want you to do it. First I have two. You try it. Good. Next I have leaf. Oh. Good. Next one, gold. G. My. Mm. And last one, race. R. Good job. Now we're going to take our two words and put them together to make a new word. So my turn first, and then I want you to try it. I have shoe box. Shoe box. You do it. Good. Next one, door knob. Doorknob. Good. Next one, someone. Someone. Good. Next, lifetime. Lifetime. Good. Last one, firefly. Firefly. You try it. Nice work. On these next words, we're going to stretch it all the way out to the end and listen for that sound that's at the very end. My first word is room. Say room. Good. Now let's stretch it out. Room. What do we hear at the end? Good. Next one, say fix. Let's stretch it out. Fix. What do we hear at the end? X. Good. That's a tricky sound. That's the X sound. X. Next we have sat. Say sat. Stretch it out. Sat. What do we hear at the end? T. Good job. Next I have one. Say one. Stretch it out. One. What do you hear at the end? Good. Next I have tub. Say tub. Stretch it out. Tub. What do you hear at the end? B. Very good. Now we're going to take our word and we're going to break it apart into the two words that we hear. So first I'm going to try it and then I want you to try it with me. And then I'll let you do it by yourself. My first word is spaceship. When I take it apart, I hear spaceship. You do it with me. Say spaceship. Take it apart. Spaceship. Good. Now you try it by yourself. Say the word. Now take it apart. Good job. Let's try another one. My turn first. I have weekday. When I take it apart, I hear weekday. You do it with me. Say weekday. Take it apart. Good. Now let me see you do it by yourself. Say weekday. Good. Next one, say sailboat. Good. Let's take it apart. Sailboat. Now you try it. Say the word. Take it apart. Good. Next one, let's try this one. Say flashlight. Let's take it apart. Flashlight. Now you try it by yourself. Good. Last word. Say teapot. Let's take it apart. Teapot. Now you try it. Say the word and take it apart. Great job. Now we have a word and we're going to put another word at the end to make a new word. So my turn first. Listen to my first word. I have bath. Then I'm going to put room at the end. So I have bathroom. Bathroom. You try it with me. Say bath. then put room. Now I have bathroom. All right, let's try this one. I have cup, then I'm going to put cake. So I have cup, cake, cupcake. You try it with me. Say cup, then put cake at the end. So now I have cup, cake, cupcake. Good, try this one. My turn first. I have rain, and then I'm going to put bow at the end. So I have rainbow, rainbow. You try it with me. Say rain, then put bow. So now I have what? Rainbow. Good. Last one. I have some, and then I'm going to put time at the end. So now I have some time, sometime. You try it with me. Say some, then we're going to put time. What's my word now? Sometime. Good job. All right, last part. We have our word, and then we're going to take away the ending and see what we have left. So my first word is outside. I hear outside. When I take away side, I have out left. You try it with me. Say outside. All right, let's say the words we hear. We have outside. Now take away side. What's left? Out. Good. Let's try a new one. Say outfield. Let's say the words we hear. We have outfield. So if I take away field, what do I have left? Out. Good. Last one. Say outdoors. Good. Let's say the words we hear. Outdoors. I'm going to take away doors. What do I have left? Out. Very good. Great job. Kiss your brain this morning. All right, now we are going to do a chit chat this morning. We're just going to review over some of the things that we learned last week and some things that you have been working on at home. First, I have the 3 letters that we have been talking about. So I have letter A, I have letter O, and letter D. I want you to say those letters when I point to them. Good. Let's do it a little bit faster this time. Good. Now I want you to tell me the sound you hear from those letters. This first letter says what? Ah. Ah. Good. What about this letter? What does it say? Ah. Good. And the last letter, what does it say? D. Very good. So now I'm going to point to them, and when I point to it, I want you to say the sound, and I want you to do our hand movement that we learned last week with them. So my first one is what? Ah. What about this one? Ah. Good. And what about this one? D. Good. Now we're going to try it a little bit faster. I want you to do it. All right? Ah. Ah. D. Good. All right. Now I'm just going to point to one of them up there, and I want you to do the movement for the sound that you hear. All right? D. Good. What about this one? Ah. Good. What about this one? D. What about this one? Ah. Good. What about this one? One more. What about this one? Good job. Next, we're going to review over the numbers that we learned about in math last week. We're going to start with this number, and we're going to count up all the way to the end. So what's my first number? I have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Now let me hear you count those. Good. Now I want us to start at the end, and we're going to count backwards. So we're going to start with 5 and go down. So let's count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Good. Let me hear you do that by yourself. Good. Now I'm going to point to a number and I want you to shout it out at me so I can hear you. Good. Good. What about this one? Good job. All right, next at the bottom, we're going to talk about syllables. Syllables are the parts that we hear in words. And a way that we can listen and count those sounds is to clap them out. So if I had the word fish and I wanted to know how many syllables it has, I'm going to say the word, so I say fish. And then I'm going to clap my hands when I say the word fish. How many parts did we hear? Just one. You tried at home. Say fish. Good. Now let's clap it out. Fish. Just one part. Good. Let's try another one. What if I had sailboat? Say sailboat. Good. Let's clap it and say the word sailboat. How many did we hear? Two. Good. You try it by yourself. Clap out the word sailboat. Good. We heard how many sounds in sailboat? Two. Good. Two parts. All right, now I've got some pictures and we're going to clap out how many syllables we hear and we're going to put them under how many times that we clapped. Let's look at my first picture. What do we have? A turtle. Good. Let's clap and see how many sounds we hear in turtle. Turtle. How many did we hear? Two. Good. So I'm going to put it on my number two. Two syllables in turtle. Next, I have this picture. What is this? A banana. Good. Let's clap out how many sounds we hear in banana. Banana. How many did we hear? Three. Good. Banana. So I'm going to put it on number three. All right. What about this? We have a bike. Say bike. Good. Let's clap out what we hear in bike. Bike. How many did we hear? One. Good job. All right, you try this one on your own. What is this a picture of? A pumpkin. Now you clap it out. Good. Now let's do it together. Pumpkin. How many times did we clap? Two. Good. So I need to put it with my turtle. I heard two parts. All right. And my last one for today. What do I have a picture of? A butterfly. You clap at home and let's see how many parts it has. Good. Now let's do it together. Butterfly. How many did we hear? Three. Good. I have butterfly. Three parts. So I'm going to put it with my banana. Very good job this morning, boys and girls.